today's topic is development of surfaces. And when we think of the development, we are required to consider a few objects and go for the development, that means the true shape of the lateral surface of that object. For example, if we consider some square prism, then this square prism is having in all 6 faces, and those 6 faces, if we expand them, can be shown roughly, say in this manner, because there will be 4 rectangles which will go in the lateral surface, and there will be the top surface as well as the bottom surface. It is actually, you are going to draw this figure on paper and then you are going to cut it and form the object, which is going to be something similar to the box. Similarly, if we think of the cylinder, then that cylinder can be cut along any of the generator, and obviously the development that we could be getting, that is the true shape of the lateral surface of it, it is again going to be a rectangle whose dimensions will be pi d and the height will be the height of the cylinder. Of course, the top is going to be a circle and bottom is also a circle. This could be considered as the development of a cylinder. If we think of cone, and if we open it up, then we are going to get some sector of the circle, such that this length of the arc, this will be equal to pi d, but that diameter will corresponding to the diameter of the base of the cone. Whereas for the sector, this particular length is going to be the slant height of that particular cone. We are required to find out this internal angle, which can be very easily found out, because this h, that is the slant height, can be considered as the radius of this arc, and we can have a formula like if this angle is theta, then we can very well write it as theta into h. Of course, in case of the radians that we are calculating, will be equal to 2 pi d, and then theta can be calculated because it is going to be 2 pi into d upon h, where h is the slant height. Using this formula, we can calculate theta and draw this arc. Of course, the base circle is to be shown separately, but when we think of the lateral surface only, then in case of the lateral surfaces, we are not supposed to show the top and bottom. Even in case of square prism, that is not required. Even in case of cone, it is not required. We are going to talk about only the lateral surface, and then the development will be only the rectangle in case of square prism, again a rectangle in case of the cylinder, and only the sector in case of the cone. In case of square prism, as we are going to have these generators which are forming the edges, these edges are to be shown fully by the dark lines, whereas in case of cylinder, these internal generators which are not forming any edges of the surface, they need not be shown. Only the end generator, or the generator at which we are going to cut the cylinder, that should be visible, that is the end generator. If we proceed to pyramids, say a triangular pyramid, then the development is going to be the true shape of the three triangles, the true shape of the three triangles which are under consideration, and also the internal edges are to be shown. So compared to our previous problems, these development problems, they will be definitely easier.